Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now put them up. Throw your hands in the air. This is Big Papa. This is my long pile tufting gun, and he really lives up to this. Big Papa, big problems. But I have an idea, and I'm a little giddy about it. First of all, his problem being that he kind of just puts huge holes in the fabric. I don't know what his issue is. Remember semi-recently I turned my AK-1 cut pile machine into a loop pile machine? If you're interested in seeing that video, I'll link it down below. But I'm kind of wondering if we can do the same thing with Big Papa to solve Big Problemo by turning him into a long loop pile. If he can be a loop pile and not have to use the scissors at all besides pushing the yarn to the other side, no cutting means no cutting. Means no holes. Really quickly, if you don't know the difference between cut pile and loop pile, a cut pile tufting machine will push the yarn to the other side and cut it. Cut pile. A loop pile machine will push the yarn to the other side and not cut it. Pull back, push more yarn through, not cut it. And it does that over and over, creating what? Loops. Loop pile. Oh my gosh, I actually have the perfect example. This is what a cut pile rug looks like. All the yarn is cut and all the ends are kind of like sticking up. This is what a loop pile rug will look like. So all of these are loops instead of being cut. So you can see the loops a bit better there. And this is what my long pile machine does. So it is cut pile right now. All of the ends are sticking up, but it's very long. So what I want to do is make this do loops. So all of these would be loops instead. And I just feel like that's going to be amazing. And I have the perfect design. A cow. More specifically, a Highland cow. You know where I'm going with this? Yeah, you do. And if you don't, this is what a Highland cow looks like. Yeah, now you know where I'm going with it. And if you still don't, this is my design. Yeah. Now everyone here knows where I'm going with this. So that is why he has no eyes. Don't be scared. They're just going to be under, you know what I mean? Kind of like me right now. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is we need to screw around with Big Papa and see if he can even do what we need him to do. Screw around with Big Papa. Anyways, this tufting gun isn't going to loopify itself. Hello and welcome to the Tufting Gun Doctor's Office. Bring in the patient. The reason I am pretty sure this is going to work is because it has, ding ding ding, this screw. This same screw exists on my AK-1 tufting machine that I successfully turned into a loop pile gun. Okay, so most tufting machines, I would say all actually, hopefully all, tufting machines come with this little baggie of tools. You should have different sizes of these inside. And you just got to find the right one that fits. So you see that the screw is pushed all the way towards the tip of the gun, which makes the scissors close at the end. We want to make it so that they don't close at all. So what I'm going to do is righty tighty lefty loosey? Yeah. Why do all screws that I touch just strip? Let me go find a wrench or something. I was turning it the wrong way, all right? Whatever! Moving on, I loosened it. All right, so I'm gonna move this screw that I just successfully loosened and slide it all the way over here. And now I'm gonna retighten it in the direction that everyone knows how to tighten things. We've got one brain cell to work with. Do what you can. So now we're gonna do a little test. It's unplugged, so don't worry about it, but I am gonna turn the gears so that we can kind of simulate what it's gonna be doing. There are the scissors. You can see that they are open and they close and they don't go any further. Okay, hold on. We didn't do it right. Okay, let's put it in the middle because the way that it looks now is like it's closing too much. And see that it is in the middle now. Let's test once more and see what it does. Da, da, da. Scissors out. You can see that they are open. I'm gonna put it all the way to where it was when I started. Like kind of compare it to what it's doing now. Scissors come out, scissors close like normal. Okay. But it can make a full rotation now. It's just closing. I've got it. I figured it out. I am going to show you how I got there though. Because I did look up a video on how to turn this gun into a loop pile to see if I was like super far off. I know you're really zoomed in. Just deal with it. And that method in the video didn't work for my gun. So I'm going to show you how I did it. From our test earlier, you already know that I moved it all the way here, the furthest away from the tip of the gun, and it didn't work. It actually made it close way tighter, like too tight, where it couldn't even do a full rotation. Then I tried the middle. It was still closing too tight, where it could not make a full rotation. Super weird. I was like, you know what? What if I remove that piece entirely? Before I did that, I wanted to make sure it wasn't connected to anything else. This piece right here is the piece that we keep moving around. And this piece is the scissors closer. The scissor opener is an entirely different piece, so that's great. This little wedge piece should be out of the way of the scissors, but it's not, which is why it's still closing. We're going to remove it entirely. And here it is, the little wedge piece. And so now we're gonna watch the scissors, see what they do. Scissors come out, they are fully open. They are fully open and they never close. You're looking at a genius with one brain cell. All right, let's go test this. All right, I'm threading up the gun. Gonna go in with my normal acrylic yarn that I use for everything. I do need to grab my little scissors. I'm nervous. Here we go. Those look like loops to me. Oh, oh my God. I don't know. I think it works. All right, now that we know it works, I think we're going to get started on tufting this cow. All right, so here's the plan. I'm going to basically tuft everything besides his face, kind of. Hey, so actually, I was just tossing my bangs around. I think my brain got plugged in. We need to test. We need to test her. If this works, it would be crazy because this gauge is 6, super bulky. Normally, I use a 4, medium. First, we need to cake it. Wonderful. Actually, not so wonderful. This was a nightmare to cake. All right, so here's the thing. I think that since this is so thick, this yarn, that we can just go in with 1 strand. If it were 2, I do think things would explode. And that's just my professional opinion. Okay, here we go. We're going to find out. We're going to find out if this works. If it doesn't, then the video's over immediately. Look at them bad boys. Look at that. Those are actually so... Don't look at my finger. These stitches are like so perfect. And this is what they look like on the other side. Oh my God. Sometimes they're like in each other. Huh? Guys, this is PG-13, please. But yeah, look at these loops. They're actually so... This is gonna work. This is gonna work. And this is going to work. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is test what it looks like and if it works to tuft another line under it. Like, I don't know if it's gonna get caught on each other. I'd say that worked. Wow, this cow's gonna have some cute fringe. All right, one last experiment. I wanna test and see if my cut pile machine, when I tuft under these loops, if my cut pile is gonna like cut the loops or get caught in it. It worked perfectly. I don't think it cut any of them. It just gently pushed them out of the way. Okay, hold on. What? Do we even know what it feels like? Whoa! I was about to say. Do we even know what it feels like to have things not blow up in our faces? And then I almost twisted my ankle, so don't finish that sentence. All right, so since the cut pile isn't going to ruin our loops, I'm going to do the loops first, and then we're going to fill in around them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, buddy. Sheesh. Oh, look at that. If you heard that, which I'm sure you did, the scissors kind of like fell out of their track. Not fell out, but like when they went forward a little to the left. But they're okay now, right? Question marks. What if I make a bowl of macaroni and cheese rug? Okay. I don't want the too much thing to happen. So I think that's good for his adorable face. We do also have some loopies to put on his ears. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, he has a beard. This is what it all looks like on the other side if you were curious. Chaotic. So anyways, all that's left to do is fill in the rest of the cow with my regular cut pile. It's time to cut the cow down. Introducing. Cow. Yes. This is what his squiggly fur looks like up close. This came out way better than I was picturing. Oh my god, and look at his little beard. Who doesn't words are hard today. Who doesn't get excited about a beard? Holy cow. Isn't he cute? Let's get him over to the table and start carving. Cow is done. And Cow came out Cow came out beautiful. Better than I thought that he ever could. I believed in him, but he really is just perfect. Let me know if you're like, no, it actually looks like you dumped a bowl of mac and cheese on a cow's face. Actually, if you do think that, don't tell me that. Keep that one to yourself. And his beard. Oh, hold on. You know, we gotta style the beard before you look at it. Look at his little beard. It almost matches mine. So we conducted 2 experiments. One of them I knew would work. My long pile gun is a duo. I knew that was gonna work. However, it almost didn't. So I guess this still was 2 experiments. Duo gun can be loop pile. But if yours isn't working the way it's supposed to, remove the little piece. Bigger experiment. Yes, you can loop pile with like blanket yarn. Very thick. What was it? What gauge was this? 6? I'm trying to think of other things that I could do. Let me grab your face. I'm trying to think of other things I could do with long loop pile. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if you try this or if you already do it. I would also, if you do, I would also love to see it. We do have a Discord of artsy people. And if you posted your work in there, I would see it. And that would be cool. Also, really quick, I have rugs available on my website. You're like, wow, I really love this weird girl's work. You can check my website. I have some stuff on there. Also, Cow. Cow might be on there. Links to everything, including my website and Discord, are down in the description. Anyways, I love y'all. The absolute death. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, there's a little loose thing in there. It's like a little washer. That's good.